Hello guys, good morning. Oh, good evening. Sorry, good evening, guys. Top fans. Good evening, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good evening, guys. So, good evening, guys. Top fans this time around. So, again, Weston is online. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Wherever you are looking at me right now, let me know if you are there. Let me know. Let me know if you are there. Ja, schönen guten Abend, alle zusammen. Guten Abend. G. Wilson ist wieder da. Sag mal Hallo, wenn du da bist. Let me know if you are there. Guys, let me know if you are there. I'm still waiting for people to come around, come online, guys. Today is another topic. Wir werden heute über etwas andere sprechen. Heute, yeah, you're welcome. You can see one. Let me know, write something, write hello. Schreib mal Hallo, wenn du da bist. Kannst du mir auch sagen, aus welchem Land? Ja, Krempi. Yeah. Hallo, Krempi. Kalakutisch. Hallo. Aus welchem Land? Schreibst du aus welchem Land? Wer kommst du? Ja, ich komme aus Afrika, sozusagen. Und aus welchem Land kommst du auch? Sag mal, aus welchem Land kommst du? Kannst du auch schreiben. Hamburg. Ah, cool. Krempi. Hast du schon abonniert? Wenn nicht, mach mal schnell. Afrika ist kein Land. Ja, ich komme aus Nigeria, Entschuldigung. Ja, ich komme aus Nigeria. Aber ich wohne hier in Deutschland. Und wo wohnst du denn? Why Stallion? Sag mir, wo wohnst du? Ja, Multivin. Ja, ich bin ein Deutscher. Du bist ein Deutscher, okay, das ist super. Du bist ein Deutscher. Ja. Und welche Stadt wohnst du in Deutschland? Right. Oh, hallo. Kannst du mir sagen, wo du in Deutschland wohnst? Hallo, ich bin Nora. Hallo Nora. Hannover. Oh, Hannover ist nicht so weit von hier. Hannover ist nicht so weit von mir hier. Ja. Aus Sicherheitsgrund sage ich nicht, wo ich wohne, aber ich wohne hier in Deutschland. Okay? Okay. Leute. Ja, wir warten noch auf Leute. Habt ihr schon abonniert? Ist so wichtig. Wenn du noch nicht, kannst du gleich machen. Okay? Dass du immer notieren. Wenn ich live bin, dann wirst du auch sofort benachrichtigen. Darum ist es wichtig, dass du Was ist für ein Diploma? Oh, okay, da hinten, ne? Oh, das ist meine Zertifikat, ist das, wird es sein. Ja, es ist ein Zertifikat. Meine Urkunde. Der hängt da, weißt du? Kann man deutlich sehen, ich denke, ist ein bisschen versteckt, ja. Der hängt an der Wand, weißt du? Deswegen. Aber ich dachte, kann man nicht richtig sehen. Es ist einfach ein Urkunde, ja. Okay, so, wie sieht Hannover aus heute? Ist es warm oder kalt? Wie viel Grad habt ihr da? Sag mal. Ja, wenn ich fragen darf, musst du nicht sagen. Ja, sonnig. Oh, ja. Auch hier, wo ich wohne, ist auch sonnig, aber ist trotzdem kalt. Ja, ist trotzdem kalt. Cool. Ja, why ist das Leon? Hast du schon abonniert? Bist du ein Teil dieser Familie? Ne? Wenn du noch nicht, kannst du schnell machen, damit du immer folgen, was wir machen. Okay? Ja, hier ist so, diese Plattform ist so wie eine Beratungsstelle. Wir diskutieren hier, was man braucht, um sich weiterzuentwickeln. Was kann man machen, insbesondere als Ausländer, der hier wohnen, ne? Als Ausländer. Ich weiß, einmal Ausländer ist immer Ausländer. Und viele Ausländer wissen nicht, was sie machen können oder wie sie einsteigen können. So, hier ist eine beste Plattform, wo man darüber reden und was man zu behalten muss, wenn man neu ist in einem neuen Land, ne? Als Migranten. So, das versuche ich hier zu sagen, was man braucht. Ne? Alle nötigen Sachen, was man wissen muss. Ja. So, es handelt sich um Diskussion. Und alles, was ich hier sage, ist meine persönliche Meinung, weißt du? Und das ist die Meinung, die ich gesammelt habe, ne? Weil ich auch, weil ich lebe hier schon lange auch. Deswegen. So, da ist, aber leider spreche ich Englisch hier. Die meisten, die auch die Abonnenten sind, sie kommen aus ja, wir brauchen es, ja. Meistens sprechen Englisch. Sie sollen auch verstehen, was ich sage. Viele Abonnenten stehen außerhalb Deutschland, ja? Und meistens sprechen Englisch. Darum muss ich hier viel Englisch sprechen. Okay? Kannst du auch Englisch sprechen? Könnt ihr Englisch sprechen? Lächeln, freundlich sein. Ja, ich war vorher auch. Ja, oh, sorry, was hast du denn? Oh, aber du musst auch nicht sagen, ja, gute Besserung, okay? Yeah, kannst du English sprechen? Also, that means you can follow what I'm going to talk about here. Yeah. What am I going to talk about this afternoon or this evening? I want to talk about, to react to one of my posts where people are arguing that Wonko is better to invest in Africa. I mean, the Africans living here, is it better for them? What can they do? You know, what is better for them to invest? Is it better for them to invest in Africa while they are working here? Or they better invest in their land where they are living. What is it? What is the best thing to do? If you are living here, is it better for you to invest in the land? Okay, wir brauchen Jesus. Ja, Jesus, das ist, ja, wir brauchen Jesus auch in allem, was wir machen. Jesus ist so wichtig, dass wir immer beten. Wir beten an Gott, dass Gott soll uns helfen, damit wir alle unsere Wünsche erreichen können. Aber müssen wir nicht nur an Gott beten, wir müssen auch etwas davor tun. Ist wichtig, dass du etwas davor tun, nicht nur an Gott beten. Gott ist da, Gott hat schon alles für uns gegeben, der hat schon die Augen gegeben, der hat schon Hand gegeben, der hat dein Gehirn gegeben, der hat schon alles dir gegeben. Aber du musst es jetzt deine Aufgabe machen. Was ist meine Aufgabe? Meine Aufgabe ist, alles, was Gott mir gegeben hat, muss ich jetzt in Bewegung setzen. Ne? Ich muss es benutzen. Ne? Ist so wichtig. Ist das so? Ja, wir brauchen Gott, aber Gott brauchen uns auch. Wir müssen noch gleichzeitig arbeiten. Gott und unsere Tat, ne, ist auch wichtig, um alle unsere Wünsche zu bewältigen. So ist wichtig. Okay, wie gesagt, the reaction to one of my posts where I interview a Nigerian businessman who spoke about what one could do in Africa. While you are here, you can invest in Africa. Is it normal to do that, or it is better to invest where you are living? That is the argument today. And now I would like to share my own personal opinion to that discussion. Ne? Ich muss auch noch erklären, was ich gerade erzähle, okay, auf Deutsch. Aber wenn du Englisch sprechen kannst, kannst du auch, du kannst mich fragen. Ne? Ich denke, es geht. Ne? Du wirst verstehen, was ich sage. So my own personal opinion to this discussion is that, first of all, you have to know what is good for you. I've spoken about generation curse in my previous video, that there are certain problems or challenges, let me call it challenges, that human being encounter in this life. You know, that is a challenges that people face, you know, every time. And when you always face some challenges every time, you know, you have to observe this, that do I normally face challenges? Am I a lucky type? You know, we are different. Some people do have luck. They are always lucky. Little thing, they will get it immediately. Some will need to struggle to get it. These things are very important when you are taking decision. Look at your childhood. It's very important. You have to look at your childhood. How am I raised? What are the challenges that I used to have? Am I somebody that normally gets things very easy? These are things you have to take into consideration before you take any decision. You understand? Which many Christians do, they pray about it. They say they pray about it. You know, some people, if they want to do something, they go to church and pray about it. It is good. You go, you pray about it. But mind you, you have to make your decision. Then you pray about it and pray God to help you. You understand? You beg God to help you. This is what I want to do. But most importantly, you have to look at your childhood. What are challenges that I normally have when I was young? So that thing will convince you. If you are a kind of person that always have luck, little things pass, you get it. Anything you lay your hand on it, you get it. You understand? So you are already on the right path to take a very good, very solid decision. You understand? So if my own personal opinion is that you have to look at that. And when you now look at that, you can now know that this is what I want to do. Medina, Neuabo, herzlichen willkommen. Vielen Dank. Medina FM, vielen Dank. Sprichst du Englisch? Sorry, dass ich du benutzt habe, aber ich denke, es ist einfacher. Hallo, Terra na Kitchen. Oh, hi. You're welcome. Yeah, I hope you all speak English. Ja. So, wir wollen noch mehr Abonnenten, ne? Wir wollen noch mehr. Soll abonnieren. Okay? Medina, yeah, that's too easy. Oh, so you speak English, that's very good. Today we are talking about, taking a decision, especially for foreigners living abroad who wanted to return back home when they are old. Some really want to go back home when they are old after their retirement. So how can they prepare for this retirement? That's what we are talking about today. Ich muss los, aber ich komme bald wieder. Okay, kein Problem. Ist auch in Ordnung, Alles klar. So, that is what we are talking about here today. Sorry, what is it? Yeah, so, so for those, first of all, I've already spoken about your own history before you take any decision. Such decision, look at your history. So, having done that, this is what I would do if I'm in your shoe. I will prefer, you have to weigh the amount of money you need to invest where you are living and the amount of money you need to invest in your country, that is Africa. I'm talking to Africans this time around, not all Latin Americans or whoever. I'm talking to those Africans living abroad now. Look at the amount of money you need to invest in your location and the amount of money needed to invest where you are from. Yeah, the challenges we have, especially in Africa, is that who is going to manage the business for me because I am not there? Who is going to manage the business for me because I'm not there? That is the most people's challenges. That is what the question they always ask, that who will do it for me because I'm not there? But let me just explain the development in Nigeria, for example, where I know today, and it's not only limited to Nigeria alone. I think it is a global development, in the whole world. Today, as I'm here now, I am looking at Nigeria, as I'm here, I can tell you what they are doing in my place in Nigeria right now with the help of the camera. We have gotten to this stage. We shouldn't be talking about that any longer, because if you install solar camera, and these things are very cheap. They are not expensive, very, very cheap. The solar camera are very, very cheap and very functional, very reliable. Moving into Nigeria, Yeah. So, very reliable cameras, very, very cheap. You only need to set a camera there wherever you invest your money, your investment is, and you can be watching from all over the world. So this is the kind of development we are witnessing now in this 2026. You understand? So that is not an excuse any longer. Because if you think you have your little money, I've said in my previous video that you have to cultivate the habit of saving money. You have to save money. When you now have money and you think, okay, I have little amount of money and I want to invest it in a business in Africa. You understand? Don't be afraid. You can do it because of the latest development we are witnessing now. You can run your business from anywhere in the world. You understand? With the use of camera. Solar camera will never go wrong. You understand? Sometimes you don't have a net. Sometimes, but after sometimes you also definitely have net. It will be okay again. These are technical problems that could happen to anybody, and it could happen anywhere, any machines. But so with that, then there's one thing I have to tell you that is also important when you are investing in Africa. If you want to invest in Africa, whatever you want to invest, put your money in, you must know about it. And if you don't know about it, anybody that's going to represent you there, send him to school. Send him to go and learn the skill. You send the person to go and learn the skill, and you now empower the person. You empower the person, but it has to be on an agreement, because you are not going to enslave him. Whoever helping you there, you should not enslave him and just tell him to be working for you. No, you have to sign an agreement. This is a business that we want to handle together. His own part of the business will be his knowledge. Why you are putting in money. You understand? So you have to balance it up. So the person will now be working as if he's working for doing his own business. This is how you can be successful in whatever business you are doing in Africa. And I can bet you are going to be successful. I can bet you 60-70% of people that do this thing are always being successful. They ended up being successful. Because the people there are going to work as if they are doing their own business, while you are earning extra money here. You are still here earning your money, and he is there, earning money, and by so doing, you are preparing for your retirement. Today, I'm talking to those who still want to go back to their country. Because, why do I say that? Because you need a lot of money to invest in the West. You need a lot of money to invest in the West. And if you even invest in the West, you have to understand the law, the rules and regulation that guides businesses here. You can't just be doing businesses that you don't know about. You have to go, if you want to become a taxi owner here in Deutschland, for example, you need to learn how to run a business. You have to learn how to run a business to become a taxi owner in Germany. For example, they are going to teach you how to run a business, how to run a business that depreciates, how to run a business when you make use of a machine. You have to be able to calculate the amount of money. You have to calculate the value of that business, the value of that machine you are making use of every day in 5 years. How much am I going to lose in 5 years? You have to learn all these things. How can I be making profit? All these things you have to learn as a taxi owner in Germany to become a taxi owner. It's not just when you see people talking, hey, you are working abroad, you are doing Uber, You are doing a taxi driver, you learn certain things, certain skill. Anything that you want to do, you have to learn about it here to be a little bit successful. And that is not even assurance that you want to be successful. You understand? But you have to know basic things that is necessary. You understand? You learn it. So you can't be a nurse and you want to do a business. Because you learn how to be a nurse, you have to work in the hospital. So if you want to run a business, if you want to have your own hospital, you also have to learn it, although you are gathering experience, but you must have business knowledge to run a business. It is very important. Without having business knowledge, you cannot run it. And like I said, before you dabble into any business, you have to know about it. Look at your childhood. Are you born in a business family? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Do you have the power to stand challenges? Resilience? Have you built resilience? Can you face challenges? Do you have the mind to face challenges in the business? Do you know anything about it? I'm not talking about going to university and study business administration. Whatever you study in the school is just a basic knowledge of what you want to do. You just have a basic knowledge of it. You understand? In the practice, when you are on the field, you now begin to face challenges that you never learned about. And the ability to be able to stand it and begin to solve it, you are learning. There. The same thing is applicable for you want to run business in Africa. When you are already in it, you have a partner there who has the knowledge, the skill about the business you are running there. You understand? By the time you communicate and you begin to learn, and you'll be successful. So, what I'm saying is that you have to look at your childhood. Are you a kind of person that always have luck, or that your own case is always difficult to get it on? You understand? Make use of partner with somebody in Nigeria if you want to run business. That is if you are preparing for retirement home. I've said it. If you are living here and you are building house that you want to stay when you are old, that shouldn't be your primary assignment. That should not be your primary assignment. You can probably do that when you are already getting to retirement. You can now build the house if you still want to go back there. And going back there, I think I got when people say, when you come to Europe, we can never go back again. What they are saying is that you will always be coming back to Europe. That is what they are saying. When you go there, you can stay 6 months, you come back to the West. You can be going and coming. But my brother, if you go there, how can you stay there for 6 months? Probably you can say, okay, during winter, when the weather is bad in Europe, you can decide to go and chill in Africa. You stay there for 6 months. How can you survive for 6 months? If you have not planned for it. Although anybody working abroad is really planning for it. If you are working and you have a pension, that shouldn't be a problem for you. If you have a pension and you have your own house there, you can go there when you are old. Your pension will still be okay for you to stay there for over 6 months. For 6 months, yeah, that is it. But if you are not working, brother, you have to look for a way of, generating income for you to stay there for 6 months, right? So what I'm saying is that investing where you live and invest in Africa, you have to weigh all these things I've just said. There's nothing wrong investing in Africa. I know a lot of people are doing it and they are really making it. They are very happy for taking the decision. All of us have brothers there. Don't think all your brothers have to come to Europe and you begin to look for money to bring them here. You partner with them and start a business. You can change the life of your brother by so doing, and even the whole family. If you look at the numbers of millionaires we have now in Nigeria, they are not people living abroad. They are living abroad. They are living in Nigeria there, and they are making it big because of the population of people living there. That is my own personal opinion. A lot of people are making 2-3 million every month in Nigeria. Every month they make 2-3 million naira. I know a lot. I've spoken with many. And what are they doing? That one I will tell you in my next video. What are they doing that they are making this money? Some of them are having small companies, producing small things that people are using on daily basis. And they are making hell of money. They are there. And they partner with a lot here abroad because they have advantage. This is the time people living abroad can partner with somebody in Africa and be making a lot of money. Because you have the capacity, you have the money. If you are working as a nurse, as a doctor, you work in a company and earning money, it is easy. You can save money. If you have 10,000 euro, that's a lot. 10,000 euro will give you about 1.6 million. Now, what am I saying? What is 1.6 million? Do your calculation. 1,000 euro is 1.6 million. Then times 10. That's a lot of money. You can build anything there. You understand? And start small. Before you know it, your partner and you are already a millionaire. And that is how to make extra income, guys. So I don't see anything wrong in it. It is also good to invest where you stay. But my brother, to invest where you stay, you have to learn how to do business, and you have to have the lever to face challenges. You have to know the rule and regulation of the state you are living in. You have to learn all these things. You have to learn it. You don't just jump into business. You will jump out of the business. That is how it is here. Before you know it, you discover that, I don't know this. I'm now, you won't be able to continue because of the rules and regulations abroad. You must learn it. And do you have time to learn it? You that is working somewhere, is that what you want to face? Because you must always have how do they call it? Plan B. Plan B. You must have plan B for whatever you are doing. When you are living in a social state, like I always say, you don't have problem abroad. Because once you fail in your business, you come back to the state. The state will begin to help you. They pay your rent. They give you little money for food. But that is not why you are here. For somebody who really want to make it, who really want to, do something, who doesn't want to rely on the state. If you rely on the state, what can you do? We are saying that state will help you. You as a foreigner, you rely on the state here. Look at the disadvantages. There's nothing you can do. If you are relying on the state, what is the essence of living abroad then? If you cannot do anything, you can't invite anybody. You are always afraid where to put your money because you don't work. And that one is a story for another day, to let you know. People think to rely on the state is the best for them who doesn't want to do anything. It has advantages and disadvantages. You have to weigh it. If you are fit and you think your job is to be relying on the state, you definitely will know what you are facing by so doing. Because it's not the best for somebody who really want to do something. It's not the best. So guys, that is my opinion as regards to being investing more your business, investing in where you live, or you invest in Africa. There's nothing wrong if you are thinking of investing in Africa, because this is how you can prepare for your retirement home. If you don't have a pension where you live, if you have a pension, you are paying, working in your company, and you are receiving your salary, you are getting paying your pension somewhere, you invest in pension insurance, you are paying it. That is your security. Your pension is very, very important. That is the advice that I always give to people living abroad, foreigners. You need to have a pension. You need to have a pension. It's very, very important. If you have not been doing that, you should be thinking about that. Although in a state where you don't have a pension, where in the social state, nobody will sleep outside when you are old, because this is the only thing that can guarantee your retirement, to have a pension. Because when you eventually get old, and being old is not 80, or it's from 65, 60 up to 70. You still have, your life is still meaningful. You are still very active at this age, if you are lucky. You understand? You need money to enjoy your life at that age. And if you have a pension, this is when you can do what you like. If you decide to go to Africa, you enjoy yourself. You can decide to go and stay 6 months there in a warm land. Everybody want to go there. Even the Westerners, have houses in warm land, in Spain, everywhere. They have houses there where they go during winter to enjoy themselves. They stay there. You understand? You can also do that as an African who have a place to go. Yeah? The joy of sun, guys. Anytime I visit there, I always enjoy that sun, man. You enjoy it. And you eat fresh things. You understand? When you go there, you know what that means. And having a pension at your old age will enable you to do all these things. Without that, man, you can't. You have to remain here. Even if it's snowing. Yeah. Oh my God. What's wrong with my battery? It's reducing. So guys, that is what I have for you today. In my next video, I'm going to talk about what to do in Africa, what to invest your money in, what is profitable. If you invest your money, I'm going to tell you but prepare yourself. You have to prepare for it. You understand? I see nothing wrong in investing in Africa while you are working here, because it is doable. If there's any word like that, it's something that you can do because of the latest development in the world at this point in time. We are living in a global world where you can watch everywhere from wherever you stay. If you imagine you have an hotel, you can know the numbers of people that visit your hotel every day from here. Or you have a event hall. You only need to switch on your camera and see what is going on there. Already you can already know what is going on there. And besides, you have a partner that's managed it, that report to you on weekly basis or monthly basis what is going on there. So why won't you do it? Because you don't need too much money to do this business. That is it. That is the point. Mind you, doing this business is not for people who doesn't have money. It's not for people who is not working abroad. This is not your portion. It's not for you. You must be working and not just work. You must be working and earning money. Good money. You understand? To start such a thing. Because things are also not cheap there. In Nigeria, for example, they are not cheap. You must save a lot of money to start it, but you can do it if you are working, at least earning over 2,000, 5,000, 3,000. A lot of Africans are earning this money. That's a big money here. You understand? These are investments that can give you a lot of money, give you a lot of money in return. You understand? My own is that don't go and invest on liability, something that will not give you money as a newcomer abroad. If you are new here, don't rush and say, I want to go and build house. I want to go and build house. You go there and build a house that you start spending money on. In few months, in 1 year, they tell you the roof is leaking. Then you send money back to go to repair the roof. They say something spoil. You are sending money. You are just wasting your money. It's just a waste of money. Don't do that. Do something that will be productive. Do something that will give you money in return. And don't build house for rent. I don't like it. If you want to do that, do real estate. Go to school, build houses there and rent it. You make money. Don't somebody come in to rent a house that they will pay for 1 month, they will not pay again. But a student doesn't own. But I said I would do that next week. What you can put your money on. You understand? So you build a house and say people should come and rent it, forget it. Except you have money to build it in Lekki and you know to buy a land in Lekki. Yeah? To buy a land there, you need, I don't think, you need to work here for 10 years to save the money to buy a land in Lekki. In Lekki, I'm not talking of it, but you Lekki this time, because this is where people are buying houses there, land and so. So, and at least before you can buy a house, you have to save about 120 to 120 million. That's about 50,000. If you save it, you can do it as well. That's not a problem. You use it for a service apartment. You understand? You know how much you'll be making in a month. Imagine having such money. And in Africa, they don't have price control. You can wake up tomorrow and say, and charge a exorbitant amount. You understand? Nobody's controlling it. You know, they don't control the prices there. If you want to buy, they are selling houses for Lekki Phase 1 now for 400 million, 500 million, 1 billion. Yes. Where are you going to see the money abroad? Yeah? You can't see that money abroad. So you can start from anywhere. You must not go and start from Lekki. You can start from your locality. You can start from Osogbo. You can start from Ile-Oluji. You can start from anywhere. Yeah? Nigerians are there are many everywhere. There are very many people living there. Start anywhere. So guys, yeah, it's very essential. Yemanok dies. He said no one know here. It's Yemanok da. Sagma, yeah, it's been there. Tell me if you are still there. If you are still watching, let me know. Is anybody there? I still have some time. Is anybody there? Is anybody there? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It's very important. Let's discuss. If you also have if you want to also share your opinion, let me know. Share it. Write it if you want to share your opinion. I saw somebody writing here that a lot of investors are coming to Nigeria to invest. Yes. I heard that in the next 5 months, they are going to be selling Dangote's shares. So if you want to buy share in Dangote, be ready. I heard it that they are going to be selling it for Nigerians in the next 5 months. You can buy in dollar and you can buy in naira. So don't forget, these are things that you can do. But that is the topic for another day, where you can put your money. Share and go me. I think for that kind of a thing, make I begin speak. Make I speak broken. Any person where you want to invest in money, make sure say these are the things you can invest your money. But I go talk next week. My next video, I go talk about that. Waiting you go put your money in Nigeria. Where you go put your money. Ne? If they work for abroad. So guys, are you still there? Are you still there? Where is Nogda? Sagma, hello. Sagma, hello. Is Yeman Nogda? Is Yeman Nogda? Are you still there? Write something. Write something. Just signify that I am there. Guys. So if nobody is there, let me stop for now. Say you are there if you are there. Our topic is about, a decision to invest where you stay or you invest in Africa as a foreigner, as an African living here. Yeah. So are you preparing for retirement age? That is our topic here, guys. So guys, I think I have to stop here. I don't know if anybody's still there. Maybe they don't just write. Sometime at the end of the day, I will see that. Let me see the numbers of people who are on live. Schreibma, sag mal was. Wer bist du? Bist du noch da? Bist du noch da? Ja. Heute geht die Ausländer, die hier wohnen und was sie machen können. Hier in Europa. Und ich sehe niemanden. Darum weiß ich, kann ich nicht. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich weiterreden soll. Hat niemand gesagt, dass da ist. Und ich möchte nicht einfach reden, wenn niemand da ist. Ne? Es soll einfach abonniert. Ist wichtig, ein Bestandteil dieser Familie zu werden. Ne? Damit wir zusammen reden. Zusammen diskutieren über etwas sehr wichtig ist. Aber ich sehe niemanden. So, wie gesagt, vielen Dank. Ist jemand da? Ist jemand da? Sag mal Hallo. Lass es wissen, ob du da bist. Sag mal Hallo. Ich möchte wissen, ob jemand noch da ist. Ich sehe nur 2 hier. Kann es sein, dass jemand noch da ist? Ne? Und lass ich wissen, ob ich auf Englisch sprechen soll oder auf Deutsch. Welcher willst du? Ne? Was willst du wissen? Ne? Was möchtest du wissen? Was soll ich darüber reden hier? Hier ist einfach ein Beratungsstelle. Catplay, hallo. Lange nicht mehr gesehen. Ja, Catplay, ja, ich bin da. Ja, es geht mir gut, es geht mir gut. Hast du schon abonniert? Bist du mit uns hier? Gehörst, du bist auch ein unserer Familie? Hast du schon abonniert? Ja, schon lange, ja, das weiß ich. Ihr seid meine Top-Fans. Sehr gut, sehr gut. Und geht's dir gut? Wie ist das Haus bei euch da? Mein Tag ist gut. Heute ist Sonntag. Ich bin einfach zu Hause. Ne? Ja, ich mag nicht. Und weißt du, immer am Sonntag muss ich muss mich ausruhen. Ne? Ich arbeite sehr viel. Ich fange immer am Montag bis Samstag. Manchmal arbeite ich. Aber am Sonntag werde ich am liebsten zu Hause bleiben. Ne? Und möchte ich auch mit meinen Leuten reden. Ne? Es soll ein bisschen, ja, Sonntag ist immer gut zum Ausruhen. Super. Ja, das mache ich. Und bei dir auch? Oder musst du auch arbeiten am Sonntag? Oder nicht? Oder du bist noch Teenager? Oder gehst du noch zur Schule? Nein, du bist ein Teenager? Ja. Okay. Oder du arbeitest nicht oder du bist noch ein Teenager? Oh, okay, alles klar, alles klar. Ja, okay. Dann habe ich aber. Okay, also frei morgen. Okay, okay. Dann ist. Oh, ja, ja, ja. Entschuldigung. Mein Akku ist leer, deswegen. Mein Akku ist leer. War leer. Ich lade es. Leider muss ich jetzt abbrechen, weil mein Akku sehr leer ist. Aber wir sehen uns wieder. Wir sehen uns wieder. Ja, ja, Batterie ist, weil der Akku ist leer. So, wir sehen uns wieder. Wir sehen uns wieder nächste Woche, okay? Okay? Und macht's gut. Wir sehen uns. Der Akku war leer. Ein Akku war leer. Ja, deswegen. Ja, hallo, hallo. Ja, mein Akku war leer, deswegen, ne? Und ja, ich mach Licht an. Ist ein bisschen dunkel hier. Akku war leer, mein Akku war leer. Ist dunkel hier. Ich mach ein bisschen Licht an, okay? Ja. Aber leider kann ich nicht so viel jetzt weitermachen, weil mein Akku leer ist und muss ich es aufladen, okay? Und wir sehen uns auf jeden Fall nächste Woche, okay? Oh, ja, 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 Akku ist leer. Wir sehen uns nächste Woche auf jeden Fall, okay? Und mach's gut und bis nächste Woche. So, thank you guys. My battery just finished. Oh, it's very low, so I have to charge it. So that means I cannot speak further. I have to stop now. So we'll see us again next week online. Okay. Have a nice evening and schlaf gut alle. Tschüss.